Hello, and well, I've gone and done one of those prog review things. I suppose better do it. I thought better do a prog review. Not that anybody watches them. I don't know. Does anyone watch them? Anyway, it's prog review 664, and today, because it's Eno's birthday, it's the 15th of May. I thought I'd do this one. This is Another Day on Earth, originally released on the 13th of June 2005. Wow, a long time ago. And it's here it is. There he is on the back there. Still looks the same, funny enough. And there's the thing. Yeah, this is his 23rd studio album, apparently. And what's unique about it is it's his kind of return to doing vocal albums, i.e., because he does a lot of ambient. We know he does ambient music and other projects, but yeah, this is like the first spoken word, vocal. Yeah, vocal. We use vocal because the box sets he did were called vocal. He did a vocal box set. I'll have to show you that one day. So it's his first vocal album since crikey. I mean, you could refer to Wrong Way Up. You see what I did there? Wrong Way Up with John Cale, but as a solo album, I guess it'd be Before and After Science. That's a long time ago, isn't it? Long time ago. I remember hearing it at the time because, again, I was very excited. It was like, oh, exciting new Eno album, and like I say, 20 years at that point. Yeah, it's about. Again, you've got to do the maths. I think it's even longer than that. Probably more 30 years. Again, I'm getting off the point. I've got to talk about the music. Yeah, I was like really excited for it, and then when I got it, I was like, okay then, because it starts with the opening track, this, which is again very typical Eno, very up there with stuff he'd done in the past. And you think, okay, this is good, but the real problem with it is a couple of the tracks, and I've got to remember which ones they are. I think it's Under and Passing Over are old songs. These are old songs, and like one of the tracks appeared in My Squelchy Life, the album that didn't come out before NerveNet. It's been released subsequently, but again, some of this stuff appeared. A couple of the tracks appeared on the vocal box set that came out. So I was a little bit like, oh right, so this isn't a new album. This is featuring some tracks that that were meant to come out, and he's held back. So they instantly put me, it wrong-footed me. That made me kind of go, ooh. But I was with this, and I really like that one. And then So Clear is a bit, it's one of his floaty kind of tracks. A lot of the lyrics are kind of typically, there's some cut-up things in there. Bottom Liners, I don't think I enjoyed. Again, it was a very. I'm trying to remember how I felt about it at the time. Because it's one of those albums. It's always interesting when you get an album and you're a fan and you get it at the time. Not that you've got it and it's been out. I feel like I'm talking in circles here. You know what I mean. I'm trying to remember how I felt when it was released. Ting. That's not my phone. You know what I'm saying. But I remember being utterly disappointed by it. And again, some of it felt very soulless. It didn't have the quirkiness and the joy that other Eno albums had. I mean, there's some good bits in there, some nice bits, like Just Another Day. I quite like that one. Again, Under is another one that's been was released on the vocal box set, and I think was meant to be on My Squelchy Life. I should have written notes. You like my slapdash approach, don't you? Please. So yeah, I was very, very upset by it, and again, I think it's that thing of expectation. Expectations are prison, and so I was expecting, a great Eno album, and I got something that I didn't really relate to. And again, even like over the years, as time has passed by, I don't think it's particularly good. I don't think it's a particularly good record. Um, and that's it. I mean, that's hard. Again, as an Eno fan, that's hard to say. There's some good bits on there, but you get the feeling it's undercooked, and even though there are, I mean, Leo Abrahams appears on this, Neil Catchpole, Peter Schwarm, or that fella over there, J. Peter Schwarm even appears on it, and John Hopkins as well. Even though you have these people, wow, Barry Andrews. I didn't realise Barry Andrews was on this. XXTC League of Gentlemen. I should. I'm reading the Wikipedia page, and I should have actually read the. Oh yeah, it's all there. I should have read the inlay. Yeah. So again, it was a real disappointment to me. Whereas NerveNet, I found a bit odd and a bit difficult. Some of the tracks in there I didn't get, but that's because I was a younger listener and I hadn't had the experience. So when over the years I've come to really appreciate it and really enjoy it. And again, it sounded like the future arriving. And at the time, I didn't get it because I was scared. It was like, oh, what is this? What is this? What am I hearing? Whereas this, in comparison, sounds rather pedestrian and rather cut and paste. There's a soul lacking to the music, and that's not to say it's a bad album. It's just when Brian Eno does a mediocre album, it's still good. But if you're a diehard, it can be a bit difficult. Again, ends with the track Bone Bomb, which is a song I don't like it. It's supposed to be about a female suicide bomber, Palestinian, I think. Again, nothing changes. Everything remains the same. Young girl who blows herself up, and again, the imagery in it. It doesn't feel like a good end to an album. It leaves you, again, I suppose that's deliberate. It leaves you feeling at the end of the album. Been there, done that. Been there, don't want to go back. That's that album. That's why I put these here. See, I nearly had a wobble. I'm doing visual humour now. You don't get this with other music reviewers. Are there any others? I thought it was just me. So yeah, I found it very underwhelming, and I'm a fan, and I would like to see Eno do a proper vocal album again, a proper one. I mean, again, the stuff he did worked with the Gift and the Altar album. The track he did with them. Sex and Violins, or whatever. I think that's the track. I always think of Sparks as Saxon violins from there. Yeah, I'm just gibbering now. I'm just gibbering. Yeah, so it was a bit of a disappointment. I still find it problematic. Samey in places. Not as good as it could have been. And again, other albums he's done subsequently, like oh God. Small Craft on I've got to get it right because I'll end up doing the I'm doing my own jokes. The Dick Flash interview version of the album title, and I don't want to do that. Who's seen the Dick Flash? Go and look that up. It's much better than this video. Much better than this video. But yeah, I mean. Again, everything that happens will happen today is a better album than this. Small Craft on a Milk Sea is better than this. So yeah, I think it's one of his lesser works. And that, again, as a fan, that's hard to say. Bit disappointing. And again, some of the tracks I'd heard before in various forms, because they'd been out before. So yeah, an odd one. A strange record, but worth checking out because it's Eno. But in terms of a rating, I think this is going to get. Oh God! Now this is the Eno. This is me comparing it to other Eno albums, okay, not to other people's albums. Because if I was comparing this to somebody else's album, it's scored very highly. But I've got to reiterate this, that I'm comparing it to Eno's other work. So because of that, this scores 2 bottom liners out of 5. That's 2 bottom liners out of 5. Not essential, but one of those ones that you go back to when you're doing a sweep. You know. Maybe I'll grow to love it. Maybe I won't. Anyway, I've been talking about Another Day on Earth by Brian Eno, released back in 2005. Blimey, where did that time go? I remember listening to this lying in the bath all those years ago. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video or dislike it. Leave a comment, engagement, blah blah blah. You know the routine. I've been doing this for too long. And that's it. There's only one more thing left to say. And by now, we all know what that is, and that is prog on.